Have you been investing in high trending sectors like artificial intelligence, EVs, fintech, cryptocurrencies, which have been trending upwards but still managing to lose money in the process? Are you underestimating the financial impact of rising inflation in 2024 on your daily expenses? If you're like me, I have been trying to process and understand why this happens. There are two concepts which can explain what happens in our minds. One is the concept of herd mentality. Number two is the optimism bias. So these are some of the features of behavioral psychology. I'm interested in behavioral psychology because it is a subfield of psychology that focuses specifically on our own behaviors and how they are shaped by the environment. Let's cover the first psychological concept, herd mentality. Herd mentality, also known as FOMO or fear of missing out. At its core, it is following other people's behaviors and thoughts without our own independent thought. So the question is, are you making investments without proper research and just making a decision based on other people's actions? The key here is imitating others without critical thought. This can lead to overspending or risky financial investments. Like I said earlier, buying into the latest cryptocurrency craze, financial technology, AI, EVs, just because everyone else is, without fully understanding the risks. So what are the actions that we can take to overcome herd mentality? Conduct independent research on investments and trends, or consult a financial advisor before making a financial decision. The second psychological concept, optimism bias. Optimism bias is overestimating the positive outcomes of a scenario and underestimating risk. For example, believing that nothing bad that can happen to me leads us to not save for an emergency fund. In other words, we usually don't think that emergencies could happen to us. So what are the actions that we can take to overcome this bias? One thing that helped me is to step back, create and think of alternative scenarios that can happen, and especially considering negative events that could happen. As much as we would not like bad things to happen to ourselves, we have to make a plan for it. Create a realistic financial plan that includes alternative scenarios such as a delay in job offers or starting with a lower salary. Here we covered two psychological concepts of herd mentality and optimism bias. In summary, the first step is for us to be conscious of these psychological biases that we have. The important step is thinking about your thinking, or also known as slow thinking. You want your actions to be deliberate and thoughtful. You want your actions to be guided by deliberate thought processes rather than an automatic process. So maybe taking a step back would be crucial in identifying the mistakes that we have made in the past, whether it be investments or overspending. If this helped you, please like and comment for me to cover the next psychological concepts